So, Joe, I just came back from the theater.
Whoa! You haven't been to the theater in quite a while, Tom.
Yeah, maybe Kong and Godzilla? It might have been the last time, maybe. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
old.
No, Substance.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did go see the substances.
That's right.
hmm
That's what the sequel will be called
hmm
because they are clever. So, all right, Joe, I went and saw the hit A24 picture, Y2K.
Why 2K? That's what I ask.
We're about to find out, Joe.
All right.
We're about to find out. But first, it's an A24 joint, so we have to talk about the movie going experience.
Okay, well, hold on. Let's talk about your desire to go see this movie. Because, well, I mean, you always want to see the A24 movies. That's a given. But why this particular one, Tom?
I don't know, excuse me. Come. I don't know how it came on my radar, but
That's what
it
he
j-
calls it.
Gaydar. But something came across the way and it said, "Oh, a new movie by that dude who made Brigsby Bear."
Oh, Brigsby Bear. That was a good, heartfelt movie.
The movie had a heart, Joe.
It did.
Remember that.
I did.
So yeah, if you haven't seen Brigsby Bear, check that out for sure.
It is a science fiction film, which I like the science fiction.
So yeah, I was just like, that's all I need to know. I'll watch this when it comes out. And shit, we're almost at the end of 2024 and this just came out today, so I better get on it before it's out of theaters in 3 days. So I did, Joe. Went up to the old movie hole and there was just a dude wearing like a cardigan sweater. That was the only one in the theater. I gave him a polite head nod.
Maybe he
He
was cold.
Maybe it is December, a long December.
Well, see, you live there on the outskirts of the metropolis of Houston. Here, if I went to watch any A24 thing, there would have been a shitload of people in cardigan sweaters and maybe funny little hats. And fucking curly mustaches, probably, too.
I specifically did not wear a black t-shirt in protest, Joe.
Hmm.
So yeah, I did a polite head nod at him. He fucking didn't acknowledge me, so fuck that dude. And then I got up to the back row where I usually sit on the end so I can kick the old legs out on the stairs, and I look over and there's like 4 seats taken up with like all kinds of refreshments and blankets and shit. I was like, "Wait, what? This doesn't seem right." So I was just like, it's theater 3. That's what the ticket says. I looked out just to make sure. That's what the digital marquee said. I'm pretty sure I'm in the right place. And then 4 maybe middle school girls come up and that's their seats. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh man, now I gotta wait for the trailers to make sure that I'm in the right fucking theater.
Wait, did you hit up the bar?
I did.
Okay.
And it was fucking weird that these fucking like a gaggle of middle school children were just a couple seats down from me while I'm drinking, watching this rated R movie.
Well, this is kind of your thing. It's like, fuck, I'm riding home now. It's just the only difference is you're not sitting in your fucking vehicle across the street from the school. Yeah.
So yeah, I think their parents came in and then a couple more people came in, not a whole lot. But then rated R trailers started playing and that reassured me, Joe.
All right.
So
Anything good in the trailers?
Wolfman, it's got I forget what this lady's in, but she as Howard Wexler would say, has a face. So you'd see her, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, that one," but I
Yeah.
can't remember what she's from. Probably something where she was cast offensively in a horror movie, like the little girl from Hereditary. Oh, why'd they cast her? Ah, because of the face.
Look at that face. Why wouldn't they? You know? It's like she walks into the cast room. All right, you got this shit. You're exactly what we've been looking for, you little freak.
Oh, there was a trailer for something you'd probably dig. It's a Nicole Kidman movie. Watch the trailer. You'll love it. You'll be like, yeah, I'm going to see that. And it's going to make a list.
Okay.
I forget what it's called, though, but it seems like some shit that's right up your alley. so,
Nightmare.
fuck. Y2K, the hit motion picture, Joe. We're finally getting to it.
2024, Tom.
That's right, the year of our Lord.
Mm-hmm.
So, would you believe it if I told you that this movie takes place on New Year's Eve, 1999?
No.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you'd be able to pick that up from the title of the movie or
Wait,
not.
there was a bug going around at that time.
A millennium bug.
A millennium bug. That's right.
Something started with a Y.
And there was an Aztec calendar that was going to run out of fucking circles or something.
Okay, but for like the third time though. Like that wasn't the first time. You said that I can sit here.
Aztecs are good natives. Good natives. Not that bullshit America stuff with the blankets and everything.
You like they have an hour and a half long show.
Look
That's
at this,
what you
Tom.
like.
So I bought this soap at the Native American show. Look at this. Like somebody bit into it.
I think it was Joe that bit into it and he saran wrapped it closed.
Hey, can he talk about the movie now?
So I watched the hit motion picture Y2K. Would you believe me if I told you that this takes place on New Year's Eve
Like
of
Groundhog.
1999?
1999. You know what? I think there was a bug going around at that time, Tom.
A millennium bug.
Yeah.
That's right, Joe. So the hit motion picture Y2K. Would you believe me if I told you that this movie takes place on New Year's Eve, 1999?
You know what? Usually when a new year is going to start, there is an eve right before it.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah. No.
All right, Joe, this fucking movie. So it's a very you've seen this before, coming of age movie. Two high school kids, I think they're juniors. One's a dork ass bitch, and then the fat kid.
Okay, and there's sexual tension between the two, right?
No.
Glasses off.
No. There is a girl that he's talking with on AIM. You remember that AOL AIM?
No.
Oh, that's the instant messenger that AOL had that you could.
It had the door closure, like you would leave, do the BRB, and it would make that door closure noise.
Huh. I don't, you know.
He's too old for that, Tom.
It's all right. Maybe maybe you watch this movie and it'll unlock memories that you thought you had, Joe.
I do a whole lot of the, chatting and stuff. I met women the old-fashioned way. I would abduct them
with a club. And you pull them by your hair back to your fucking cave. Yeah, you'll love that Nicole Kidman movie, dog. So it's New Year's, and they're just like, you know what? We're gonna go to this party. We're gonna go to this cool kids party, and we're gonna kiss bitches at midnight, and we're gonna get our fuck on, and it's gonna be great. But then, at the stroke of midnight, shit gets a little crazy. The lights start a blinking and a blinking. And then this little car, this like not Hot Wheel, Big Wheels car with a laptop connected to it and some other goofy wire shit comes. and starts killing people, Joe. And that starts getting bigger with other electronical devices and turns into a creature. And this electronic creature just starts killing people. And then you look out, and this is happening all over, Joe. Planes are crashing in the sky, blowing up and shit. So now it's up to these kids to survive the night and save the town from this technological nightmare known as Y2K.
Yeah, okay, I've seen this movie a bunch of times.
You have, Joe.
Yeah.
Yes, you have. However, that doesn't mean it's not good. I thought this one was pretty fucking good. Mainly, Joe, because it was funny first. This isn't really a horror movie. This is a comedy with horror elements. Some might call it a horror comedy, but
Yeah,
even
those.
but even more than that, Joe, it has heart. And that's what counts because also Brigsby Bear had heart. So these are two similar movies in that fashion, and that it plays up on a lot of video nostalgia. This is a lot of 90s nostalgia. This is a lot of 90s nostalgia for sure.
So
Like
did that song, I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Joe,
Gonna bring me down.
you might say that was the anthem for the movie.
It would have been, I would walk 100 miles.
That was a little earlier. That
Was
was
it?
that was a little early. That was the early 90s. But yeah, a lot of music. Before we get into spoilers, there's your spoiler-free review. I really, really, really liked it. Might be my movie of the year. There's a good shot of it. It's just it's a coming of age movie with a little bit of gore in it and some raunchy humor. And it's not reinventing the wheel, but if it works, it works. So I walked out a substance to take a piss. Had to take a piss during this, but I toughed it out and stayed the whole way through. So that has to say something for it.
So, you know.
Sure, it was funny, whatever you said, Joe. But now,
Editing that out.
probably not. But getting into spoilers, the fat kid dies, and it's so sad, Joe.
Good.
So sad. There's a kid in a Twisted shirt, which was weird because usually it's like ICP shirts and shit. Whenever they reference that kind of stuff, I was looking at it, I was like, what the fuck is that on his shirt? Huh, that's weird. And then he talks to like this conscious rap fan, and that guy's like, oh man, you only like listen to mainstream shit. I'm sitting there like, what? That doesn't, he was wearing that. Whatever. If that's my only gripe with this movie, besides it being wholly unoriginal, then that's fine. But yeah, the robots are trying to like take over humanity and use their brain power to fuel them or something. So the movie happens. They're putting little brain chips in people so they can suck their power out that way. And at the end, they get help from everybody's favorite late 90s superstar, Fred Durst. He shows up to help save the day and sing songs to unite everybody. So they sing and dance, and he becomes president or the governor at the end of the movie or some shit. The movie's just ridiculous as shit. It's just silly, silly, ridiculous shit. And
Thinking you're just making this shit up.
no, I'm not. It's just a silly, fucking ridiculous movie. Probably the most mainstream A24 movie I've seen.
I don't know. They've gotten pretty mainstream this past year.
But I mean, you just listen to what I told you, this very unoriginal, very mainstream movie is. And besides, uh, no, Marcel the Shell, I don't even think is as mainstream as this. Maybe that Civil War movie, but I haven't seen it.
Well, we went to go see. Was it The Exorcist? Was that an A24?
No, it was Blumhouse or Bloomhouse, as you would say.
That was something we went to go see that was A24 that was very, very fucking mainstream. Hmm.
Well, I don't know, Joe, but what I do know is this one was pretty good. I didn't fucking have any what is it, Terry and Trump land laughs, but I had a lot of those. So I would say check it out. Super Bad meets Hardware or Virus. That might be a good uh you know description of the movie. But yeah, it was I liked it. Better than Brigsby Bear? Maybe. It's been a minute just because like people get their fucking heads cut off and shit in this one. So maybe, but yeah, it's got heart. God damn it, at the end of the day, Joe.
It's no Paddington.
No, it's no Paddington, but it might be close to Paddington too.
Really?
Now, not on a filmmaking level, because I mean, it's just what I'm saying. A movie like this comes out maybe 2 a year. You know what I'm saying? This reminds me a lot of Hack and Slash or Hack backslash slash with the Eskimo girls running around.
Hmm.
I mean, a lot of movies. Scouts versus the Apocalypse or whatever, like Attack the Block, Kids versus Monsters. You've seen this, and it ends up in a school. That happens often too. So, like I said, this is not anything original. However, it works, it's very funny, and it has heart. Thank you, and God bless.
Thanks for checking out the show. We hope you dug it, baby. If so, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe and let us know down below. Support Tom and Joe by heading over to dwnproductions.net and fastcustomshirts.com.